5. Call of Duty. Flybys here. A little bit of SAS action to whet your appetite, thirst, and quench your gaming needs. Your man on the air, bringing it to you live. Make sure if you're new, you know the drill. Get down there and subscribe, and check out the absolute graphics on this game. It's jaw-dropping, okay? Dropping down my line here into the battle zone. Straight from our Black Hawk. I see quite a few teammates up there. Triple checking to make sure they're not enemies lurking over there, okay? So it looks like we've got to search the headquarters building, so it looks like this could be it. So it is on veteran still, the hardest difficulty. As you can see, they're taking quite a bullet on the way through. Couple of headshots down there on the terrorists through the door. That's what we like to see, okay? So looks like we've got a weapons development facility down here. A team wasn't near me. I've had a sniper pop me in the back of the head. You wouldn't believe it. So you really do need eyes in the back of your head in this game. So back to murdering the terrorists at the doorway again. Okay, I do have a fairly good idea where that particular terrorist came out of. So I'm actually going to throw a grenade over in there. Quite a nasty terrorist. So it wasn't a sniper. He had a shotgun by the looks of things. Just going to triple check this room. Oh, he actually did have a sniper. Another one with a shotgun. Whoa, there's a couple in there, and they are not messing around, so they have shotguns in here. As you see there, quite an interesting fact. $190 million to play for one AC-130 attack plane gunship. Okay, so quite a heavy price. That's for sure. Okay, so it does add up over time for sure. Okay, popping a couple of terrorists down through this section here. Quite a difficult section of the map here as we progress. So, as you can see, we've got an enemy using his handgun to try to take cover behind that box and kill us. So, got him that time. Not really going to be pulling out the handgun very much. I'm going to get the AK-74U out. Okay. This time I'll throw a flashbang over that room there. And triple check. Shotgun clown that just lurks around there. So a little bit of propaganda around here with Makarov on the TV. So we do know about the enemies in this room from last time. As you see, they still put up quite a punch when you go around the corner there. So spraying around both doorways there. They're not messing around, let me tell you. Another terrorist up there past the boxes with the stars on them, eliminated. He's on last stand actually, just finishing him off there now. And on patrol, so I see an enemy in the far right corner back there. Dragunov sniper on the ground there. Quite an intense battle. We're actually taking that terrorist down that was in this back right corner. Had another one lurking back there as well, so the AK-74U seems pretty good on veteran mode through here. Sprayed up a couple of terrorists and got a checkpoint through there, so and here I've got a little bit of a hike ahead of me over to this section of the map. As you see, a few fighter jets just blazing through for air support. I see a couple of enemies up there that have RPGs. I think they're enemies. much a strong grenade up there. They're saying it's definitely hostile with an RPG. And whoa, 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 whoa! I thought the team had that covered, but there's a whole alley full of enemies to take me down. What do you know? Okay, so it looks like the team actually blew them ones up already. And now the major battle will be over here to the right of the street. As you see, taking a few hits that were hiding behind those boxes. There's still another one up there. It's actually popped me this time, so... Okay, so this time we're going to have to be a little bit more careful as we approach the corner here. As you see, I'm veteran, ridiculous. Laying down to take a breath here and get my blood back, you'd call it. So an OK level, so throwing a grenade over there are these ones that have been plaguing us from the right. The team just seems to run through there, but I don't really want them shooting in the back. Last time they came out from just there and had a little shot at me. See an enemy there. Just dispersing of that enemy. Definitely a couple more snipers. I think they're up there on that building somewhere. Quite nasty indeed. Throwing that grenade back in the nick of time there, and that one. So they do know about me behind the cover here, and I'm just pegging them grenades back at them. So, finding one there. Definitely pinned down behind these barrels. At the moment, I think it'd be better cover over here behind this bulldozer. Okay, so bringing the squad in with me now. I see the enemies up there now. There's about 3 up there on a little nest. There's one more back there. Yep, there he is. So popping 3 heads up there on the nest has been quite annoying. Just making sure there's none left. Thought I seen one over in there earlier too. So just better make sure that I keep a lookout for the particular enemies there. As you see, there's quite a herd running. We're trying to get that headshot there. Popping any of the other ones that are running in here, trying to overwhelm us with numbers. So getting back here behind Vasquez, take a couple of big hits there. Just going to recover my health. So looking good now. Oh, excuse me, Lieutenant Vasquez. See an enemy up there on another nest, and above that on the satellite dish, so quite a tricky couple of enemies up there that have got us pinned down, so shooting up out of cover to take out those ones up there near the satellite dish. There's also another one here, as you see there on the red dot. Lighting them up, as you can see, just a head there above that wall. I think I might have got him this time. He hasn't popped back up in a little bit, so sounds looking good. I'd say this alley's pretty well covered now. I'm just gonna run in. Team's not looking too confident. They're not following me, but look, I'm pretty confident. I see an RPG here. I'm actually going to pick this up. Planning on throwing an RPG at the next nest of enemies that tries to annoy me over here. There we go, that's a nice RPG target. Taking out the gunner on the back of that car was quite cool, as you've seen there, rocketing that truck and engaging the other enemies. Taking cover yet again on veteran. Might even throw a couple grenades just to, while I get my health back, look for that next enemy there. Quite sneaky over there on the buildings. See that one moving around there, throwing rockets at us now. Having a good look up that alley. It looks pretty clear to me. Another enemy up there on that roof with an RPG, so they really looks like the enemies love to use those RPGs. It looks like I back right into a team of them over there and being shot up, so Soap's dead again. Wouldn't you believe it? So Soap just loves dying over here. Looks like I might have actually got a checkpoint with where I rolled to, but not too sure. Just gonna run over here to see where I am now, because if the team's following me, it means I'm going the right direction. So you guys are saying we've got an RPG problem again, and I'm actually getting shot in the back. Oh, a couple of grenades around me here. Ow. Oh, that's nasty. Okay, so persevering with this particular chapter. It's quite a difficult one. Looks like I gotta go 101 meters that way. Oh, but making it across the road, as you seen last time, was quite difficult. I got this guy up here from RPGs at us, okay, to top it up. So, a couple of bullets up there. Oh, throwing grenades at us now. Just throwing that one back and running. Actually, throwing a couple back on the move here. Quite a few heads over the wall here. One of our teammates has been grenaded and lost their life, unfortunately, so having a look at where that grenade came from, it looks like it's come from all the way back there, so returning the favour with a fellow grenade. Looks like these guys are throwing grenades too. RPGs everywhere up there, just falling back behind a bit of cover here. Oh, I've got one behind me now, do I? How's that even possible? I've not seen the enemy behind me. Okay, so maybe one of these. Oh! Whoa! I'm just running across the road here to try and escape that terrible gunfire that I'm trapped in over there. A couple of enemies up there. The heads of them ones. Taking them off. Teammate dealing with that one. See a few more on the ground here. These are a little more urgent to deal with. Got a flash grenade on these ones. Oh, the grenades got me, and I've been smashed by that herd of terrorists. Next up, rolling around. So this time we might be able to make it. I'm thinking this time I'll go this way. Whoa, this way is not good. As you see. So, Remastered, definitely the challenge you're after if you're into the SAS sort of games. It looks like I'm going to have to really get into this here and get this done. So let's have a look. I'll leave that right in the middle of the street. Having a good look this time. There seems to be an AK-47 is like absolute piss. Sit back over this side of the road and clear a couple out this time. As you can see, a terrorist lining up to shoot us. Getting that little group out. Taking a little bit of cover here. Actually see me back here. That one there, I think. Oh, they are launching RPGs. It's come from up there. Another RPG up there. I'm gonna throw a grenade up there. It looks like a big RPG tower. Just waiting to drop us. So another RPG there. Pop down dead, okay? So that's what we need to be doing on Veteran to make it through here. All day long, okay? I'll go way up to this RPG tower. There's some intel up here. I love an RPG, what do you know? So, picking up an RPG rocket round here. I only have one. Oh! A whole alleyway of enemies on the left. You wouldn't even believe it. Okay, here we go again. Call of Duty Remastered. Oh, we nearly died out here on Veteran again. Throwing grenades, that's it. I am just gonna lay back here and throw a whole heap of grenades at him. Let the team know I need him dealt with, so... Deal with him, team. Come on, guys. What are those badges painted on your arms? Get out there and help me, okay? I've just headshot a couple of their best RPGs, and I'm under huge fire over here as Soapy. I am the new recruit in the division, so I'm expecting the team to help out a little bit. Yeah, I just see just grenades all over me. Okay, so you've got to be really careful where I stroll into here. The wrong corner could be absolute death. As I see 3 heads over there of the Red Beret terrorists. And another couple of balaclavas popping out too, throwing grenades at me. So, a bit of a car bomb on this car. Luckily that one's exploded now. Popping that terrorist head. Taking out the car that they're hiding behind over there worked nicely. So, more terrorists coming out. Balaclavas. Okay, that one says it's a teammate for some reason. It's come out of over near the terrorist. That's very, very strange. Well, no ammo in the RPG at the moment. As you've seen, I've thrown a couple of them in. Okay, so looks like we've got a concentration of enemies to the left a little. Okay, headshotting that one. Having a close look up the alley here before we move in as the team. So up here on the left last time there's quite a few. This time there's no one. That's a little bit strange if you ask me. I need to actually get down behind this box here and cover this side a little bit. Here we go. You see a couple of enemies. Oh. I've got more reinforcements coming in there. Thought that was the enemy, but there's just grenades everywhere, so I've just run into a pit of grenades. As you can see, Soap really handling Veteran nicely out here. Okay, so stay tuned, I will be getting past this in a sec. Just gonna take a good old spray. Unanswered too, I might add. Whoa, 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 these terrorists are insane on Veteran. These terrorists are absolutely bloodied up and getting disciplined, okay? So, oh, a couple of big grenades all over me, oh! Trying to move away from the grenades while getting popped by terrorists out here on Veteran. So, really enjoying the difficulty level they put into this particular one. This time I'm going to really lay back and pop out the whole army over there that are really maneuvering. as you can see, stepping up from cover, throwing grenades left, right and centre, so actually having to move in here, murking that terrorist. There's just so many grenades that they keep throwing at the crew over here that moving in is becoming quite crucial to actually avoiding all of these ridiculous amount of grenades that are coming my way. Okay, so if you've ever seen anyone drop grenades, it's the veteran terrorist over here. I'm getting back a little bit further this time. I need a new gun other than the RPG anyway. I'm out of ammo in the RPG. Looks like I'll have to go up here to trigger these enemies. They're coming out now. Look at all of these enemies over here. It must be one of them major bases over here, we're thinking. Looks like that's one there. So they are quite sneaky, as you see there. Getting back away from that grenade, so surviving this could be crucial. So I see a couple of enemies up there that I haven't seen yet. Throwing a grenade up at them. Still see a couple of heads up there that are doing damage to our teammates down here. So covering a sergeant and a colonel down there and that sort of thing. And now moving in. See that sneaky enemy from last time, and his friend has snaked me in the back again. These veteran terrorists, absolutely snaky as. So if you want to know how I get so good at Call of Duty Online, make sure to subscribe and check out my other videos where I actually go into multiplayer and so on and sort out the enemy. I've got some great team tactics and all that sort of thing to help out. Now just having a look here, I think I'm going to sneak around this side. Oh, jeez, we've got a sniper turret up here. I forgot about that one again. So throwing a grenade up there, and under heavy attack from grenades and terrorists over this side. I've brought the team around here. I think they agree with me that this side could be a little bit easier to take over, especially if we manage to clear out that sniper turret up there nicely. So there's a few RPG guys up there as well. It's more of a nest that they're laying in, so just moving in here, trying to be sneaky and bring the team up a little to cover me. Okay, so spotting Corporal Slandovich over there. I think we've pretty much cleared out these particular enemies. It's going to be a case of finding our way through, which will probably be up this way where we've just cleared out, I'd say. So we're running up here. Just going to have to be very careful. So just checking over the walls and that sort of thing, making sure there's no enemies around. We've actually made it to the next section here, as you see. We've got a network building here. We've actually made it to this checkpoint here, following the crew around here. Gonna be busted down the door. Whoa. Watch out, Private. Soap coming through. Okay, so the new recruit cutting down the terrorists out here on Veteran. So this is actually the hardest difficulty in the whole game, in case you're wondering why I die so many times. Definitely good practice, as I said, for some of the online modes, doing these more difficult missions. Can definitely have a positive influence on your overall gameplay. So as you see, taking cover behind things, moving around, outflanking the enemy. Oh, and dying right at a crucial point there. Humanity, showing you how it is. Death and all, not scared. Next up, going back at it. Oh, we've got a grenade here. Look out, look out. Oh, so the grenade thought it could pop us, but it really hasn't. As I make my way around this tricky little section. There's a few bothersome enemies through here, guys, so please do get to popping. No point standing around, you know. I see a bit of blood on the walls behind these terrorists. And we're going to need a lot more. Come on, team. I'm pushing them in now with me. Getting up on top of that window frame to pop that terrorist. I have been flashbanged, so just taking a little bit of cover. Right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't want to be killed while I can't see. So there he is. I think that's the main culprit of the flashbanging. So popping nearly a whole clip in his direction over here. There he is. All dead in a bloody corpse on the ground there. So we've got a shotgun here on the ground. I think I'm going to give it a go. Okay. There's my secondary weapon. Just checking around for intel. I don't actually see any in here. Please do leave a comment after the video if you know of any intel that I might have walked past in this mainframe room here. They all look like computers to me, and I know I am looking for a computer, but none of them are what I'm looking for, I don't think. So I'm just going to go ahead and go to the next checkpoint over here. 44 meters. Oh, actually. Oh, I thought that was the intel, but yeah, there's quite a few computers in this room. It could be. Oh, whoa, whoa. Better not get caught off guard for intel when there's terrorists still around, okay? So, oh, ow! Laying down over here, taking cover, okay? Terrorists know where I am, and they are grenading and shooting me from actually up on that balcony over there. So, as you see here, another cost of a single Javelin missile that they use in a war, $80,000. $80,000 enough to buy a nice little Porsche or some sort of supercar, you know? Popped into a missile. Okay, so the sheer cost of war is unbelievable. So this time, aware of the enemies upstairs, I'm taking cover down out here where they can't get me. So I see a couple of terrorists over here. On the bottom level is where I'll be patrolling first. Whoa! And they are trying to grenade me in my little room back here that I found, and I really like my little room. So a couple of terrorist enemy heads through the back of the computers, making sure that oh, these grenades are starting to add up. Ouch. Even in my little room back here, they are still managing to make it through sometimes, as you see that. Okay, so getting my health back between all these vicious grenades. I think I see the one that's throwing them. I think I better go and check. That must have been a little too close to boot from anywhere else. RPG guy there, just wasting that one in the back. Not sure if it dropped him. Just checking. I see a couple of RPG guys still getting around over through the computers there. Just stepping back away from that grenade. As you see, it's a full war here on Veteran. There's a lot of enemies, a lot more than normal. Graphics are looking better than ever. Crisp and clear and sharp. Having a look over here, I think that's a terrorist. Yep. There are a lot of terrorists over that side of the room. Helping the team out over there. Knocking any computers down that are in the way. Looks like quite a vicious firefight out here in the computer room. Whoa! As you see that, getting absolutely rocked by that bullet. So health's back now. Give me a look out here, make sure there's none up high. I think there's one over my head that's shooting my team. There's also a couple left down here that I've been trying to deal with. As you see, quite a few enemy terrorist heads all through the computer still. That's Lieutenant Vasquez back there in the back left corner, but all of those other ones I killed were all terrorists, so that's crazy, right? So, there's another terrorist. Getting a bit of cover fire down to help the team out over there. Popping some brains. Couple through there. Engaging those. See another one there. Popping ahead. Room clear. Excellent. So we've actually cleared out the room. Look at that for an absolute death toll of enemy terrorist bodies everywhere. I think I'm starting to run out of ammo. Gonna grab this. This serves as a nice little secondary weapon for me. I like the AK-74U, so sneaking through this door here now. So we've got a tank rolling in. Man, LTA coming to here from the Marines crew today. So.
No sign of outside, sir. All right. All in Marines. Stay frosty.
Search the TV station for Khaled Al-Assad. Okay, so it looks like this is a TV station after all. Enemies down here again. Triple kill out the window. We've got a few allies out there too. Well, yeah, I think it really wants me to do a bit of sniping here to help the team. So let's have a close look at where the enemies are grouping up down here. So the Dragonov looks pretty sick. Has a nice little vicious bark about it when you take him down. As you hear there. So they're trying to take cover. Throwing back a random grenade from down there on that turbine's head. The Dragonov really is making crisp, clean work out of these enemy terrorists down here. As you see there, it's got a nice quick tap. Can kill him with one bullet too. Cleaning up that RPG with one bullet. It's running a little bit low on ammo now, the sniper. That was quite enjoyable. So just popping the sniper down now for the RPG. Just going to get that out there onto these enemies down there, sort them out. Back onto the AK-74U. Nice little death pile down there. Let me have a look out here. Still plucking down a couple enemies. Making my way around here, so just making sure all those enemies on the ground are dead. As I roll in to secure this TV station bunker with my fellow Marines here. Okay, so looks like we have actually secured this particular bunker out here. We are searching for a particular intel that we need, so looks like Dunkelberger. Who knows where that is? Yeah, we think it's in there. We're searching the TV station here now. As you can see, this is where they've been broadcasting all of their propaganda from. This is the news desk here. Video cameras. Quite a dodgy little broadcasting station. Does the job though. So things are going good out here on veteran difficulty, as you see. Another mission complete. Command Altier. Search done. As the US Marine Corps there.
After heavy fighting today, US Marines began to push into the city where al-Assad is making his last stand. Fighting has intensified in the capital city. Anti-aircraft fire.
Roger on location. Repeating. Map grid 127619er. Over. Bravo 6 copies. Over. Bravo 6, we have an Abrams dead in the water. Call sign, orbit.
Absolutely loving the Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. So, Altier bringing you episode 2 here. If you're new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe for all of my future broadcasts so that you can get easy access to them. Quite a few different games and videos I've covered, so please do make sure to check them out. Man, Altier rolling in on the next mission here. Don't really like having handguns on me. Let's see how we go with this gun we picked up. Looks like it's got an ACOG scope. A couple of enemies shooting at us through those sections of the doors. Quite a few enemies up there needing a grenade, I reckon. As you see, slaughter zone down here. So just taking cover to get my health back. Making the run in now, so switching to night vision goggles. As you see, we've got a hectic night vision firefight going on down here in the trenches, covering Private Moss. Don't know why he runs straight through my gunfire. I'm just covering him here. Okay, so dropping a couple enemies. Okay, checkpoint reached over here. Got quite a few Marines supporting us here. All in night vision, it's very dark area. Whoa. We've got some Russians here. Whoa, 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 whoa. They said watch our fire. I think because I shot him, he got a little angry and shot me back. So I guess these things happen with the Russians, even though I spared him. That's okay, we'll go back to the checkpoint, we don't know. This time, I'm going to stay back behind the team while those pesky Russians do their thing on these trip lines up here, let me tell you. So just up at a few rounds, there's a couple of terrorists on the balcony there. And making my way in here, so I see these Russians. Okay, they did kill me last time. I'm not sure, but I think I should kill them because they look like enemies. They've got red dots. Yeah, they're enemies. Moving in. Okay, they've got quite a few claymores or something through this section here. Bringing the squad in for war. Took a grenade. As you see, all of our Marines are busy at war out there. It's quite dark in here. Okay, they're going to want me to jump on some sort of machine gun right there. I'm just going to have to make sure I don't die when I do jump on it. So, jumping in here onto the machine gun. Objective complete. Making sure that there's nothing down here that can hurt the Marines as they come in. Got them completely covered, okay? So dropping the MG. Doing the rounds with the squad. I see a Makarov looking one dead there on the ground. Making my way around through here with the fellow team of the Marines here. Objective looks fairly secured as we roll in here as the Marines, okay? So,
Sir, there's a ton of them out there! Keep them pinned down! Suppressing fire!
quite a few out there. way to get through a few of them. A ton, as Sergeant Demary says. So let's go ahead and pop the rest of these terrorists that are really hiding out here now. So I'd say we've gotten through most of them. There's another one there. There's one over on the left. We got up there on that balcony, I see. Taking care of that one. Maybe a couple more over here to the left. So, oh, we've copped quite a slug there again. Just gonna get back to the corner and get my health back quickly. Clearing out the area here, as you see, making sure there's not many hostiles to shoot me in the back as I run through, like last time. So check out this angle as well. Looks fairly clear out there. See one there. He should be dead. One over there. Gonna go ahead and start throwing grenades over there. That's what I think about that. Okay, so going in again to the next section. Oh, looks like I ran into enemy fire through that window behind me. Trying to cover the team on this angle. Looks like there's a whole army of them up there on that bridge that's responsible for my health loss. So twisting a clip of bullets into those enemies. Okay, I've got an objective I've got to complete amongst the firefight here. I got to grab this javelin. I'll take out that tank there. So locking on now. Letting rip. So that's one tank down, I believe. See another tank there. Letting rip on that tank. Oh, that blasted that tank over there. Felt good. So, dropping the javelin out. I'll grab a saw out in case I need the ammo later. Okay, so those will be our tanks rolling in now. We've taken out the heavy tanks. Sneaking our way through this fence here.
Tanks on the other side of that overpass. Come on, let's get back to the squad.
Keeping a close look out here with the red dot. It's more of a holographic sight. Looks quite good actually. Should be able to pop most of the enemies with this particular sight. It looks damn right sexy out there. So secure the M1A2 Abrams tank stranded. Oh. It is on out here. See how they like their own grenades, cooking that one up and sending it straight at their squad. Oh, throwing that one back at them. How dare they throw these grenades at me? So switching to my grenade launcher here. As you can see, there's quite a bit of activity out there as the enemies plague in and try and take out our marines here. So I'm going to have a close look at these enemies. We've got tanks. Okay, just plucking down what I can and dodging the grenades here. You man LTA taking it on veteran here. Okay, so the tank was actually overrun and destroyed, unfortunately. So the tank hasn't done its job. Let's see what happens this time. actually going to make my way into the tank and provide full cover for the tank, especially against that flank over there. So everyone can see how many terrorists are trying to overwhelm us from that particular flank over there. So it's absolutely ridiculous how many grenades they're launching at me. I'm just throwing back grenades between switching clips. They have a whole army over here on veteran. I'm not even joking about that. It is hectic, as you can see out there. It is absolute warfare at its best. So going back in for warfare at its best out here. Man Altier is going to try a sneak attack this time. Figure if I can make it over to the left, it'll be easier to catch him in the crossfire, okay? So I'm thinking a couple sneaky grenades over this wall here. And then try to make my way around there. So as you see, there's quite a few enemies already over here, making it extremely difficult to get into this corner, okay? So into this corner now. I'm actually regenerating health and behind them here. Look at this. So this is exactly what we wanted. Another terrorist there, just popping that one down. Checking over the balcony now. It's looking pretty good. I can actually sit back here and basically shoot them in the back. Okay, so just put another terrorist over there. There's terrorists everywhere. Throwing grenades at me everywhere. So look, the fence isn't working the best on this stage because there's just too many grenades to shoot them all in the back there. But that was pretty cool, right? Just shooting them all in the back. So here we go with another tactic here. I'm going to go right back in this corner over here if that one didn't work. I reckon this one will work. But check this out. More sniping up and through the fence this time, making sure that they don't actually overwhelm the tank from a bit of a distance. So as you see, they're not really overwhelming the tank at this point. Trimming down their health will be key to keeping the tank alive, so doing some trimming right now. A lot of RPG terrorists running around over there, trying to take care of them. Looks like they've got a sniper that spotted me from over past the tank over that way. Decorating it with a grenade there. Let's have a close look. Looks like right there where I'm shooting. Looks like the terrorists are starting to get a little bit of smoke coming out of the tank. So I'm actually making my way into the tank now. Oh, excuse me, Corporal. There's a terrorist behind you. Corporal's been blasted away. Quite a few enemies overwhelming this particular tank, as you can see here. Absolutely on. Just hailing lead at the enemies out here. And as always on Veteran, dodging grenades, okay? So if you guys are serious about playing this on Veteran, you better get good at dodging grenades. And so, a personal tip for you. Oh wow, you wouldn't believe it, I got a checkpoint. I got a checkpoint as I died. Let's see if it counts. So, I was holding down the tank so well there. I got a checkpoint, sweet. So you actually got a checkpoint from holding down the tank for so long there, so that'll count. Very happy about that. There's one over this way that popped me, so I'm thinking that one. That's the one that killed me last lap, so they are really sneaky, eh? I've actually got to make my way 80 meters through this war zone. And as you can see, there's quite a couple over that way. Making my way through this particular section here. Luckily I know the maps well from where I played all of the previous ones. So you see this watermelon here? Cutting that, okay? Just like the tutorial. Having a little scan around here, making sure there's no enemies hiding underneath any of the boxes either. Okay, so preparing for battle here. As you can see, we've got enemies. 3 of them there, dead behind the green car. Okay, so this M4A1, nice brutal weapon. Real crowd controller, putting down 3 more enemies near the car. Okay, so that's how we do things around here. Nice and smooth sailing. Well, I ran out a little bit early with the Marines there. I thought I could have made that one. Oh, I've taken a couple bullets to the head. My other Marines made it through. I thought I could make it, but no. Okay, so I'm going to have to make sure I put a few more bullets in this time through there. As you can see, the hostiles not messing around. So I have done run hard. I was expecting to die quite a bit. You just have to bear with me through the deaths. They are to be expected in any Call of Duty game. I did an online video last night. As much as I do hate dying, you know, you just got to come to accept them when you upload live and that sort of thing, you know. It's a matter of accepting them or hating yourself for the rest of your life over a simple little thing like letting the computer accidentally shoot you like that, you know. So, it's waging war out here, your man Altair, bringing it to you live. Let me know in the comments after the video what you do think about this particular Call of Duty game. And if you want to see more of that, make sure you leave a subscribe and let me know that you like this video. And I'll definitely organise some more Call of Duty Modern Warfare campaigns on hard. So, as you see here, it is quite a struggle. Taking cover here as I pop down multiple incoming enemies. Okay, so your man Altair out here on the outer rim of the death zone, popping as many enemies as I can while avoiding those nasty little grenades and rocket launchers from the terrorist militia over there that I've been fighting in this Modern Warfare series. So ghillie suited Marine has popped that enemy for me and done a shoulder toss on him. Okay, we are just moving in through the forest against these enemy terrorists. We've got a checkpoint back there, so that was quite lucky. Definitely feeling the effects out here on the very hardest mode. They've got me pretty well pinned down. I think I can see some sort of AA gun back there. I've killed the driver of that, I'm quite certain. I think I may need to get on that. It could be a bit of a risky run, so let's have a close look as we go up here. There's bound to be quite a few. You can see a terrorist up there on the roof. Oh, that one nearly killed me. That was so close. Okay, so just taking cover, hoping they don't throw 10 grenades at me. Here we go with the first one. That nearly killed me. Okay, so just getting the health back again between grenades. I've really become a veteran at copying these particular grenades. I think I got that one that was up on the roof. I actually think it could be another one that's throwing grenades at me, but either way I need to go in here. And I need to actually take out this army here. Okay, so taking down one, but the other one's turned around and put a bullet at me. So very close there. We did get a checkpoint, so we're still close. We will get this done on a veteran. Don't you worry about that. Okay, so you met Altair. Popping these terrorists. Call of Duty Modern Warfare has never looked so good as with the Remastered here. So it's a bit of a privilege being able to bring you such clear, crisp, sharp graphics. Checking that wasn't a teammate. Killing the AA gun. There were a couple more in here last time that killed me, which was strange. I'm gonna run around again. Oops, my apologies, Private. I think I've killed a private over there. I thought he was a terrorist. Okay, low ammo. I'm gonna need a new weapon, so just grab an AK. Gotta actually plant some explosives on this particular AA gun here. Boom, there we go. So there'll be no more taking down of our war machine in the sky. Oh, Private! Why you gotta point your gun at me every time? Honestly. He will get up soon, don't worry. He did just get up. We'll actually take his gun. We need a better gun anyway than the one we've been using. So sadly for Private just likes to pop around and pop guns at people, you know, and not expect them to shoot back. So I've got a little reflex, as you see. There's a couple enemies up here in the balcony here. They look like they're really annoying our teammates. So popping a couple bullets in there to try and help out. As you see, I'm going to have to run through that stronghold there. I'm really team up. Have a good look. Popping up the walls in case I've got armor piercing on these bullets. So we can't actually go through the fence there, so I'm not sure why it's telling me to go that way. It looks like I'm going to have to go a little more to the other side. So this is the thing about Virtual, it can take a few attempts. So just blowing the AA gun again there. Beautiful, okay, so that's dead. This time I'm going to actually sneak in from more the side here if I can. As you can see, I can spot and kill a couple of enemy terrorists on the balcony, but I can't actually jump the fence. So anytime I come near that fence I'm dying, so there must be another way around. So this time we'll explore that for sure. I thought it was worth testing if I could jump the fence, so it seemed like an easy way in. I just checking if it's all blown up and not popper there. There it is. This time I'm actually going to go with the team. Something laying down over here. It looks like that's where I'm meant to be, which is where I keep dying in the fence. So over here, it's actually the infrared beacon. Just placed it down there. Taking cover behind the dumpster. So, as you can see, things are going great out here on the Call of Duty front. As you see, that IR beacon's actually attracted our warship to come and help us with the stronghold as they are tugged in, and that is some serious destruction. The man ultimate bringing it to you. Look at this. Couple of warships just sitting in the sky, burning the absolute glory out of that building over there. Looks like there's none left. That was sick, okay? So, epic episode 2 of the Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered campaign here. Man, Altier bringing it to you live. Make sure to stay viewed for my future uploads and all of that sort of thing. So if you haven't already and you're a new subscriber, make sure to go ahead and click the button and the rest of it so you can see them when they pop up. I am just making my way back to the next checkpoint here with the team. As you can see, the squad that survived, and even Private that I shot has survived by the looks of it. So that's good to know, okay? So quite an epic battle so far in the Call of Duty campaign out here, okay? Man Altier, signing out till episode 3. Hope you enjoyed this upload. Peace out.